Now, Ruben Amorim had said winning the Europa League wouldn't save Manchester United's season. Safe to say that Ange Postecoglou doesn't share the same view for Tottenham.
Why do I care what Man United think? Why is that relevant to me? So ask the Manchester United manager why he says that. Me, I've said all along that this is important. Now,
what does it mean for yours? What does it mean for Tottenham's season then?
Well, to be fair, you know better than me. You follow this club probably more than I have. What do you think a trophy would do for this club? Exactly right. So the question answers itself. It's like it doesn't need me to. But you know what? What's happening right now is that people are fearing that it actually might happen. And because it might happen, let's see how we can tear it down somehow, diminish it somehow by, saying that it's been a poor season and it's, we don't deserve this or we don't deserve that, or somehow comparing us to Manchester United. Maybe if we had Manchester United's success, maybe I'd have a different view. But I came into this role, like you said, you know better than me. I could have been sitting here exactly the same time in 5th position. And I guarantee you that the commentary around me would be, well, that's great, Ange, but this club needs to win something. That's exactly what everyone would be saying. So, of course it's massive. Of course it is. Because you have to frame it against what, this club has been through over the last 15, 20 years, what the supporters have been through. Man United have got their own, journey to go on, and maybe if they go 15 years without winning something, they'll change their perspective on things as well.
Tottenham Hotspur manager Ange Postecoglou has brushed off recent comments from Ruben Amorim, the Manchester United boss, who claimed that winning the Europa League would not save United's season, speaking ahead of Spurs' crucial Premier League clash this weekend. Postecoglou made it clear that his attention remains solely on his own team's objectives. "I'm not interested in what others are saying about Manchester United or their season," Postecoglou said in a press conference. "I'm focused on Tottenham Hotspur and building something here. We have our own challenges, our own goals, and my energy is going into that." Amorim's comments came after United booked their place in the Europa League final, yet faced criticism over their domestic struggles this season. The Portuguese manager suggested that silverware would not be enough to define success at Old Trafford. Postecoglou, however, refused to be drawn into the narrative. "Every club has its own measures of success. I respect that, but for me, it's about making sure we're improving, competing, and pushing ourselves every single week," he added. Tottenham currently sit in a tight battle for European qualification, with every point crucial in the final weeks of the season. Fans praised Postecoglou's response, viewing it as another example of his calm and focused leadership. Meanwhile, Manchester United's Europa League final preparations continue under intense scrutiny, with Amorim's bold remarks stirring debate across the football world. Whether United's season can be salvaged with a European trophy remains to be seen, but for Postecoglou, the message is clear: Tottenham first, everything else later.